And what's really sad is this is someone I've known for about 4 years. And it's a black dude. So I felt like we could sit and have a candid conversation about race, and he wouldn't take sound bites. He would let the entire conversation live, and he didn't. And that's what frustrates me. That's what really, Mr. Witherspoon really pissed me off, because I trusted him, and he lied. Now, the reality of it is this. I said, my nephew came to me and said he wanted dreadlocks. We were talking about profiling. And I said, if you have a conversation about profiling and you don't talk about the different aspects of profiling, if you don't talk about perception, you are doing everyone in your family a great disservice. I don't care who it is. If you have a young black man, a young black woman, a young white man, a young white woman, you sit them down and you talk about perception. That's what adults do. I said, my nephew came to me and he said, I'm gonna grow dreadlocks. Now, speaking as someone who had dreadlocks, all right, let's start there, all right? Because the Twitter thing is crazy. So, speaking as someone who had dreadlocks, I sat my nephew down, I turned on First 48, because it's one of my favorite shows. So, there are all these young black men being arrested, being killed. The majority of them have dreadlocks. It's a phenomenon now. Young men want dreadlocks because it's cool. So I told him, you will be perceived as this. If you wear your pants hanging off your behind, if you wear your shoes a certain way, if you got tattoos all up your neck, I'm not saying that's what you are, but you will be perceived as this. And with perception comes profiling. So you can be part of the problem of perception, or you can be an individual. Now, when I say individual, that's a completely different connotation, because when you're an individual, that teaches you how to deal with police. So if you have dreadlocks and a police profile you, you say, yes, officer, no, officer, or we done, officer. You never raise your voice, you never talk slick, because you are in a fight now that you can't win because you don't have the power. When you're in shark-infested waters, you have to acknowledge everything as a shark until proven otherwise. And right now, young black men are in shark-infested waters. And if we don't give them the tools to make it out of that water, we are doing them a disservice. So it really upset me that Chris focused on what I said about dreadlocks when that was an example. I don't care if you have dreadlocks, I had dreadlocks. I don't care if you're bald-headed. I don't care if you have a wacky-tacky bush. I don't care. The idea is perception. And that's something you can't clear up with 160 characters, you know? But people don't want to listen. They want to take the easy way out. You can't say the police are right. You can't say that black people are right. You can't say the police are wrong. You can't say that black people are wrong. What you can say is, I'm here, talk so I can listen.